Hello children, welcome to AIMS India online classes. So today from our science subject we will be continuing human body and health part 3. Okay children? Yes. So we will be learning about human nervous system in today's class. Okay, human nervous system. So as we said that nervous system, it contains brain. No, again in brain we had some parts like yesterday we learned cerebrum and other parts. Now we'll talk about medulla or brain stem. What is it children? Medulla or brain stem. So this part is present below the cerebellum. Below the cerebellum. This part is present below the cerebellum. It controls activities such as heartbeat, breathing, swallowing and sneezing. See children, this part, where is it? Medulla, see here in the diagram. No, this part is called as medulla oblongata and it is present below the cerebrum. No, cerebellum, see here. Cerebellum is here and it is just below to the cerebellum. And what does this do? It is going to control activities such as heartbeat, like our heartbeat, okay, and breathing, swallowing and sneezing. Like breathing is like respiratory things, respiration like breathing, and then swallowing, that is chewing, swallowing and sneezing. Okay children, so medulla is going to control such activities in our brain. And what about the spinal cord? It is a thick cord of nerve tissue which extends from the brain stem. So spinal cord, already we learned that it is a vertebra where we are having on our back. No children? Yes. And how is it? It is a thick cord of nerve tissue. And from where does it extend? It extends from the brain stem. So this is the brain stem. This part is the brain stem and it is going to extend from the brain stem, the spinal cord. Okay, and it controls some involuntary actions like reflex actions. So what does it do? It controls some involuntary actions, in the sense without knowing, without our notice, we perform some actions. Like suppose if you see, for example, if you touch something very hot substance, if you touch something very hot, immediately you'll take off your hand. No? Without knowing, you'll just take out your hand. No? If suddenly you touch without noticing it is hot, you'll touch it. So you will just take it off. No, that is an involuntary action. So without notice you have taken off your hand. Like that actions, we can call it as reflex actions also. Reflex actions. Okay. So such type of actions are controlled by this spinal cord nerve. Clear children? So what is a spinal cord? It is a thick cord of nerve tissue, and where does it lay? It extends from the brain stem. From here it extends from there. Okay, and it controls some involuntary actions. We can call it as reflex actions also. Clear? Yes. Now here if you see at the same diagram here, so I'm just making it visible for you very clearly. So here, so these are the remaining parts of the skull, that is our brain. So here frontal lobe and parietal lobe, occipital lobe and temporal lobe. Here is the brain stem. See, here is the brain stem and our spinal cord is going to extend from there. Here is the cerebellum. Okay children? Clear? So about the remaining parts you will be learning in your future classes. We'll just move on to the next slide. About nerves. So what are nerves? A network of nerves run throughout our body. So as you can see here in the picture children, so these are all nerves. Like whatever you are seeing in the red color lines, those are called as nerves. These are called as nerves. Okay, and it is a network. See, they are connected. they are connected to each other. So all these nerves are going to join here, again to these nerves, again from here all the nerves are joining here, again to the top of our body, that is to the brain. Okay, from the toe till the head, all the nerves are having a network. Okay, they are connected with each other and they run throughout our body. And sensory nerves pass through the spinal cord and carry messages to the brain. So yesterday we learned that nerves carry messages to the brain. No, which type of nerves? The sensory nerves. We call those nerves are sensory nerves. They carry the messages to the brain. Okay, and motor nerves. Motor nerves, what they do? They carry messages back from the brain. Okay, so sensory nerves give the messages and motor nerves give the reply. Okay, in short, like these motor nerves carry messages back from the brain. Okay, children, so to perform the action, as we said, if our body wants to perform any action, then the message will be carried to the brain through nerves. Again, the brain there, it understands and sends back the reply, so that we can perform a particular action, that is whatever, like to move our body or whatever it may be. Okay, children, so sensory nerves carry messages to brain and motor nerves carry messages back from the brain. Clear, children? So here you can see in the picture, so the area here, this is brain, and this spinal cord, if you see, it is extending from the brain stem, from here till here, all this is spinal cord only. Okay, children, and these are all the nerves of the rest of the body. Clear? Okay, now, so next, now it is about nutrition. Nutrition means what, children? Nutrition, like it's about our food. Okay, it's about our food, and nutrition is the study of food and how it works in your body. Okay, and how it works in your body, like what type of food we have to take, and like what type of food gives us what type of result for our body. So that study is named as nutrition. And nutrition includes all the stuff that's in your food, such as vitamins, proteins, fat, and more. So here you can see all types of food, like vitamins, proteins, fat, and more. Okay, so many things included in our food. Okay, and it's important to eat a variety of foods, including fruits, vegetables, dairy products, and grains, so you have what you need to grow and to be healthy. So as we said, like nutrition, so we always, everybody asks us, even our parents, our teachers, everyone near and dear, they all ask us to take good food. Nutrient food means what? So eat every type of food, which includes fruits. We have to take fruits. Okay, vegetables. Okay, dairy products. In dairy products, what do we get, children? We get milk, we get meat, we get eggs. No, and grains. Grains means all millets, like rice, wheat, ragi, all that, jowar, all that are grains. Okay, so we have to take all such type of food to grow and to be healthy. Now we have to grow. Now you are small kids, so you have to grow. No, so to grow in a proper way, to have a healthy body, you have to eat all nutrient food, which includes fruits, vegetables, dairy products, and grains. So nutrition is nothing but the study of food. Okay, children? Clear? Now, so it is about digestion. No, now we took food, we had our food, and how it is going to get digested. So we learn something about digestion now. It is how your body turns food you eat into nutrients it uses for energy, growth, and cell repair. So it is how your body turns food you eat into nutrients. Okay, here. So these nutrients is used for energy, growth and cell repair. So as we said, we'll have food and that food must be converted into nutrients. Okay, nutrients. And that nutrients must help us for our energy, growth and cell repairs. We said no, our body is made up of cells. So many cells together, tissues, so many tissues together, organs, no, and so many organs together makes a complete human body. So that is why, so it is very important for us to have this energy, growth and cell repair. And when do we have these? When our food is going to get digested. Okay, when we have this digestion. Okay, clear? And when we chew food, is crushed up and mixed with saliva and becomes mushy. So when we chew, what happens when we eat food? We'll chew the food in small particles, no? So you have to chew properly so that you can get your food digested. So what happens when you chew? The food is crushed up. It is going to break into pieces and it is mixed with saliva. It is mixed with the saliva which we have in our mouth, okay? And how it becomes? It becomes soft. It becomes mushy, that is it becomes soft, okay? So, and we swallow the mush and it travels through the esophagus, that is food pipe. Esophagus is nothing but food pipe and goes into the stomach. So this is the food pipe, children. This is the food pipe and the scientific name for it is esophagus. Okay, children? And when we swallow the mush, that is the soft food, we are going to swallow it. Okay? And it travels through this food pipe and goes into the stomach. See here. This is our stomach. This part is our stomach. Okay, this part is our stomach. So the food what we eat and swallow, it travels to this food pipe and goes into our stomach. Okay, children? Clear? And after that, what happens? We'll see here. Inside the stomach, there are juices that mix the food until it looks like thick soup. So what happens? Inside the stomach, we'll be having some juices and that is going to mix the food until it becomes like a thick soup. See, already we chew our food and make it into small particles, like it becomes smooth and then we swallow and that food travels along the food pipe and goes into the stomach. No, that soft food. And inside this stomach here, we'll have some juices. Okay, and these juices are going to be mixed with the food what we swallowed. And it is going to mix it until it looks like thick soup. It's going to look like a thick soup. Soup, you know, children, tomato soup or rice soup, corn soup, vegetable soup. How will it be? It will be in a liquid form. Liquid form, thick liquid substance, no, soup. So even our food is going to become a soup after entering into the stomach. Okay, children? And the food then goes to small intestine where digestion complete. Next to large intestine. Where is the small intestine? Here. This small intestine is this one. And where are the large intestines? See, all these are large intestines. Okay, children? So, what happens here? The food after that it goes to small intestines. First it goes to small intestines where the complete digestion process is going to finished. Okay. It is going, the digestion process is going to be complete then. Okay. Then it is, where are these small intestines? They are next to large intestines here. And now what happens? Water from food. So water from food, it goes into the blood. So along with food, children, even water also enters the stomach. Yes or no? So that water, what happens? It goes into the blood. It is going to mix with our blood. And by now, the body has taken all the things it needs from the digested food. And by the end of this process, what happens? The body will take all the things, like whatever nutrients are there in our food. Like we took food, like whatever nutrients are there or carbohydrates are there, all things, all good nutrients will be absorbed by the body, and now it is left over with the waste. It is left over with the waste now. See, by now the body has taken all the things it needs from the digested food. So all good food it is going to take, because now digestion is completed and all the nutrients are absorbed. Okay children, now next what will happen now? So as we said, still waste is remaining. Now after getting digested, leftover waste will be there in our body, and now what is left is waste that is not needed by the body. This waste is not needed by the body. It is not good for our health. That waste has to be removed by the body now, and it gets stored at the end of the large intestine inside the rectum. So now comes the large intestine's role. So small intestines, what they do? They take the food, no, and then the digestion process starts there, and then the water in the food, it's going to mix in the blood, and after that the waste is left over, and this waste is going to store at the large end of the large intestine inside the rectum. So this is the large intestine, children. See here, this is the large intestine. So are you able to see large intestine here? Okay. So what happens? This food waste, not food, that is waste, is going to store there, where at the end of the large intestine, at the end of the large intestine. You see large intestine here. So this is the large intestine, and food is going to, not food, the waste is going to stored at the end of the large intestine, that is the rectum. Here children, can you see here the rectum here? Yes, it is going to store there, the waste. And now what happens? The waste, that is the feces, must leave or the body will get sick. So I already said the waste must be removed from the body. And now the waste here, it must leave or the body will get sick. If the waste is not going to remove from the body will get sick. It means it becomes unhealthy for the body. We'll get sick. So that is why the waste must be removed. Muscles push the waste out of the body through the anus. Okay, what happens here? So muscles, no, we'll also have muscles in our body. What is the muscle do? What does the muscles do? They'll push the waste. By force, they'll push the waste out of the body through the anus. Okay, children? Clear? Now, like this, the waste is removed from our body, and the body feels like it feels fresh. It becomes healthy once if the waste is removed from the body. And so now we'll just learn some more concepts about this human body through question and answers, and we also revise our session. So what is the first question here? Largest area of brain that controls everything conscious. What is it? Largest area of brain that contains everything conscious. What is it, children? It is cerebrum. The largest area of brain is cerebrum and controls everything conscious. That is, we said no, intelligence, memory, all these things are controlled by this part. Okay. And the second question here is, the part of our nervous system which controls reflex action is. Reflex actions are nothing but involuntary actions. Without our notice, we do some actions. Those are called as reflex actions. Okay. What part does it control? What part controls, children? Cerebellum, cerebrum, hypothalamus, and spinal cord. And the answer is spinal cord. No, where is it? Yes, brain stem. No, it extends from the brain stem. Clear, children? Yes, now the third question. What are carbohydrates important for? Carbohydrates means what? All the nutrients. No, why are they important for? They help you to think clearly. They help you to breathe deeply. They give you most of your energy. They filter toxins out of your body. So why are they important? Why are they important, children? Yes, they give you most of your energy. They give you most of your energy. That is why we have to take nutritious food. Clear? Yes? And the next question. This mineral is important because it helps in building bones and teeth and maintaining bone strength. This mineral is commonly found in milk. What is the mineral? Yes, so that's why we ask you to drink milk every day. No, why? Because we have this important mineral in milk. So by taking milk, we'll get that nutrition to our bone. So what is that mineral? Is it calcium? Is it sodium, fat, or water? What is it? Yes, it is calcium. Option A, calcium. So calcium is much contained in milk. So that is why we have to take milk. Okay, children? And the next question. When trying to maintain a balanced diet, it is important to what? Like eat from all of the food groups, eat more fruits and vegetables than anything else, completely avoid all fats and sugars, skip breakfast once a week. So maintain a balanced diet. In the sense balanced, it must have an equal balance. So what is important? So whether we have to eat from all of the food groups like fruits, vegetables, and dairy forms like egg, meat, and all that. Okay, whether it is important to eat from all food groups or eat more fruits and vegetables than anything else, or completely avoid all fats and sugars, or skip breakfast once a week. So which is the most important thing, children, to maintain a balanced diet? It is A option, eat from all of the food groups. We have to take every type of food, then only we'll be having a balanced diet. And the next question here. This food group is made up of foods such as pasta, rice, bread, and oats. What is the food group? So, by which we make all these varieties like pasta, rice, bread, and oats. What is the food group? Is it a vegetable or milk or grains or meats and beans? Okay, from which do we make pasta, rice, bread, and oats? So from which food group? Yes, that is from grains. Okay, children, grains like wheat, grains. Wheat come under grains. Through wheat we'll make bread, pasta. No, even oats. Rice is also again a grain. So it belongs to the grains food group. Again, next question. This food group is made up of foods such as broccoli, spinach, potatoes, and asparagus. What is the food group? A is grains, B is fruits, C is vegetables, and D is oils. So it's this food group. What is that? Broccoli, spinach, potatoes, and asparagus. What are they? What are they, children? To which one it belongs? Yes, it is of vegetables. Vegetables. Okay. Clear? Here we are having also green vegetables also like broccoli, spinach, all are of leafy vegetables. Okay. Now the other question. This food group is made up of foods such as apples, oranges, grapefruit, pears, and bananas. What is the food group? I think everyone can identify very easily this. Yes, they belong to fruits, apples, oranges, grapes, all that, bananas and all that. Okay. So we'll move on to the next question now. Your teeth help with which process? Yes, your teeth help with which process? Is it A, chemical digestion? Is it B, mechanical digestion? Is C, absorption? Is it D, elimination? So which does this process? Actually, like when we have food, when we just put food in our mouth, the teeth automatically start chewing. No, it is a mechanical digestion process. It is a mechanical digestion process. Okay, children? This is going to help. This teeth is going to help with mechanical digestion process. Okay. Now the next question. Once you swallow food, it immediately travels down your dash. Trachea, esophagus, stomach and small intestine. So as we said, it is going to travel down our food pipe. And the scientific name of our food pipe is what, children? Option B, esophagus. Okay, clear? Yes, and the other question. Food is broken down to supply energy for your body in the dash. Food is broken down to supply energy for your body in the dash, where A, digestive system, B, endocrine system, C, excretory system and D, reproductive system. Okay, where does this go? This process go? It is in digestive system. Food is broken down to supply energy for your body in the digestive system. Yes or no? And the next question now. The part of the digestive system which is highlighted represents. The part of the digestive system which is highlighted represents. So you will be having a picture here. So you have to just identify what is this part. Yes, children, what is it? Yes, esophagus, that is A, that is food pipe, A option. No, this part. This highlighted in the sense here it's already in different color. This part, it is food pipe, that is esophagus. Okay, children, clear? So that's all for today. Take care and stay well. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates.